Hey y'all, it's Alicia and welcome back to Alicia's Crafty Hoplop. And folks, I don't know how I missed this, but this gorgeous little beauty was in the bottom. I went to go organize the crinkle and put it away. And thank goodness for that, because I would have missed this. This is, Toni made this also. And it's sewn. Look guys, look at it. It's a sewn pocket and it's a shaker pocket. And it, oh my goodness, it's so cute. It says, have courage and be kind. And you use the little mini bow maker, which is the Fisker's little mini bow maker, and the medallion cut out. And then Toni wrapped some twine around it and put some gold threading, and then made the hot pink shaker mix. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you. This I think I might actually put in, I love this so much that I actually might put this in my book with a clip. So that I can look at it. I love it. Thank you so much, Toni. I'm sorry that I missed it in the video. There you have it, folks. A beautiful Chasing Dreams. Look at that shaker embellishment. I haven't tried the sewing machine yet. I thought about doing it today. My mom had a chat with me about not doing the cleaning today. That after the 48 hours I've had, that it's just not a good idea. That it would be much better for me to spend the night relaxing. So I've been alternating between watching really cheesy movies and your videos. I know I need to catch up on comments, but she was right. I just needed to take the rest of today off. She says that I looked really tired. So she called and chatted with me for quite a while and just said, look, girly, you need some, it is legitimately stressful. We had a little chat. My mom is a wonderful, outspoken advocate and very open about living with generalized anxiety. And I'm very proud of her. You know, she has been working for 25 years on learning how to manage her anxiety. And I have to tell you something. The difference in my mom is astounding from the time I was a child till today. I've never been more proud. And I tell her that and she shrugs it off like, oh, Alicia, it's nothing. It's not nothing. When I was a little girl, and I can share this with you because my mom is very open. She feels that if more people had been open during her generation, while she was prone genetically to having anxiety, there wasn't a guarantee that she would develop it. But she said what made the guarantee was the shame attached. So she couldn't talk about it with anybody. And that, of course, just makes it worse, right? And it just created this terrible cycle within her. So she believes that talking about it, being open about it, is the way to remove that stigma. So I know that she won't have a problem with me sharing it because she has talked to any of my friends that live with anxiety have been helped by my mom. They can just talk to her about anything. She's open, she's honest, and it's been so useful. And I had one girlfriend who really was going through a very severe period of anxiety, and my mom was really helpful with her. So my mom was explaining to me today that I made a bigger mess. Like I was trying to do anything I could to not go to the pharmacy. I spent like 2 hours making a bigger mess out of the place. And my mom said, well, that's avoidance. But in this case, Alicia, you know, the reason you're feeling anxious about going is because it's legitimately a terrible and traumatic experience every time you go. And it's been proven 2 times in a row. And you're doing everything you can to stay healthy, and everything about that environment is unhealthy. And the pharmacist doesn't seem to care. And it's scary. And that's why. She said, that's not, you know, you're not inventing a scenario. That's real. And I thought, wow, you know, it's interesting. I hadn't looked at it like that. But regardless, for the first time, I had a little glimpse into what my mom was dealing with, because I'm not an anxious person. You know, I get a little nervous before a job interview, but not terribly nervous. And in my career, I've had to do public speaking. My largest crowd was 1,600 people. So I'm not someone who's anxious, but I finally got a small glimpse of what my mom was living with. And boy, I've always been understanding, but I think I have much greater empathy and compassion after today. I really do. I pulled out everything out of one cupboard just to avoid going. And now I got to put it all back because you all know I'm teaching on Monday. So it's all going to go back. Let's hope I can get this done in a day. But I am on here because Gathering Jewels, who has been on our channel, not commenting so much that we knew, but kind enough to watch the videos, knew we were looking for stickers, specifically for the UK. Mrs. Stationery and stuff had made a request, but all of our UK folks can't get stickers. Michelle was telling me, Crafty Michelle, about how even when we send them stuff, if they think that it's worth too much, they also give them a tax tariff. I mean, it's really terrible in the UK, just like it is in Australia. It's horrific. And G doesn't have it any better in Singapore. So thanks to you folks, I think I'm going to be able to put together a larger envelope for Mrs. Stationery stuff and some small little envelopes for the others. And that's a nice treat to be able to send, right? It's a really nice treat. And it makes me happy that we're going to be able to spread the love. So anyway, this is from Gathering Jewels, and her first name is Angie. And she sent these in as part of the stash. And guys, they're our favorites. Look, it's the carousel stickers. It's the gorgeous Stickabilities coffee ones. I love these. I have these in my stash too. I have not figured out yet how to use them in an embellishment, but I'm going to very shortly because you see they're holographic-y. And the cute cats. These are so cute. These are the pastel ones. I love the ones with the eyeglasses too. And then these amazing Mombi chip, like really they're for best friends, and they're so pretty. They're all in pastels. I actually never seen these ones, but they're lovely, guys. These are lovely. And then someone I know wanted one of these, and I tried to get it for the person on Hobby Lobby's sale. And because it was sold out, because I'm not there in person, I can't go store to store. So I'm going to put this aside for that person. So this was amazing, and it will be from We Wishes. So thank you so much. And then Angie's like, oh, I wish I could have sent more. And I was like, this is lots, and they're beautiful. So 1, thanks for letting us know you're here. Hi, Angie. And 2, thank you so much for supporting We Wishes. We really appreciate it. I really was doing some strategizing because I'm going to be limited to envelopes. I was trying to figure out like which We Wishes, like some of them I can get out envelopes. So those I can get out. And then I was trying to figure out how to break up some of the other ones into envelopes. So I did some strategizing while doing some crafting, while watching videos, and while relaxing. I hope whatever your evening was like, it was Craftathon day. So I hope you just did tons of crafting. And I hope that you were gifted with lots of joy. I received the nicest text message today, y'all, from, I'm going to call her Sewing Nancy, but that's not really the name of her channel. Her name is Nancy. And she just sent me a beautiful text. And she said, look, Alicia, I'm going to paraphrase. She said it much nicer and much gentler than I'm about to say it. She said, look, you're there by yourself. Your husband's not with you. Your mom is not with you. You have lots to worry about. You're in one of the hot spots. Life is difficult. You know, we still can't get soap or hand sanitizer here. We can now get bread and cheese. I was able to get bread and cheese today. And they restocked yogurt and they restocked potato chips. But there's still a bunch of stuff and they restocked paper towel and toilet paper. But there's a bunch of stuff they did not restock. So I'm living in kind of like these very odd conditions. And I guess what Nancy's saying is it absolutely would get to anybody without the pharmacy crisis. Without the pharmacy crisis. And that just I think having it 2 days in a row just put me right over the edge. But this message from Nancy was really thoughtful and so sweet, and it touched me so much. And she, you know, she said, if you ever need to talk about it, I'm here. And I just thought that was beautiful. If I don't tell you often enough that you all are often the reason I get through these sorts of horrific days, I need to tell you that more often and tell you how grateful I am. And I'm really, that's coming from my heart. The reason I got through today is because I have all of you. That's the truth. That's the truth. And even though I was so worn out by it, you can see it, that I couldn't text much or I couldn't make many videos. I want you all to know that I was like watching videos and thinking, and the gratitude is still there. You know, the gratitude is there because, I mean, so many of you checked in and said, are you going to be all right? I'm so worried. And I'm doing my best to protect myself. The reality is they're expecting 49 to 90% of us to get this. And they're saying it's closer to the 90. So that means 9 out of 10 people are going to get this. And that I can process. What I can't process is why I have to keep going back to a pharmacy that doesn't care about the exposure that I'm having. Like, I deal with, as I told you, with 2 pharmacies. That other pharmacy has now found someone to deliver my medicine so I don't have to go anymore. And when I come in, they clear everyone else out of the store. And they care a lot about my health. And my stuff is always ready, and I'm in and out within 3 minutes. They don't want me in there at all in case I'm exposed. This other pharmacy just couldn't care less. And for whatever reason, It attracts people who are going in for, and I feel badly for them, for antibiotics, probably for the virus. And they're not wearing masks and they're not wearing gloves. And I don't want to be judgy because those are really hard to get here in New York. No store has them. And the wait times online are now from May to June. So maybe they don't have masks or gloves and that's why they're not wearing them. But I don't want you standing a foot next to me. Like it happened to me again today. And I feel like, I really feel like I'm a bee because I have to say like, back off, you know? So Nancy's right. It is a lot, but I got through it. And then there were all those messages from you guys and all your amazing comments. So thank you. Thank you for helping me get through a really rough weekend. I so appreciate it. I really do. Your girl will be back to normal tomorrow. I just need a good night's sleep now. That's what I need. I've done some crafting. I've left my place a disaster. I will clean it tomorrow. Big deal. My mom is right. And my mom's a clean freak. So if that's coming from her, you know it's okay. Continued well wishes, please, for Michelle, who's healing. Please continue prayers for Anna. Prayers for Heather, who's getting better, but still rough. A month later. Yeah, likely the virus. So please continue wishes for her. And Deb Hendrick's daughter has become sick with the virus. Please keep Deb's daughter in your prayers. Please. I know Deb is very worried. Her kids are her life. They really are. And so let's really keep her in our thoughts and prayers. Okay. All right, y'all. Wishing you a happy Craftathon Saturday. And I will see y'all tomorrow. And y'all know Sunday's my favorite day. Yes, it is. Happy Saturday night, y'all. Happy Saturday night.